Hello everyone, this is NYRM 1974 here, and today we're going to be talking about the J.C. Higgins Model 20. I just recently picked this up from Dunkelberger's of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, located on Main Street. A great purveyor of fine used firearms, as well as brand new guns and handguns. You might want to pay a visit when you're in town. I'm just wiping my prints off. Yes, I just got through cleaning it up. Needs a little work. As you can see some wear marks over here. I mean, for a 71-year-old shotgun, it's in pretty good shape. And I picked it up for a song. I think with tax and everything, I picked this one up for $129 for the deluxe model. They had a standard model there that I was tempted to purchase as well, and I'm still thinking about grabbing it. It needed a little work on the pump. The rails were loose, and I was concerned about locating parts for it. But once I found a source for replacement parts, I may go back there and pick it up if it hasn't been sold already. Now, the Model 20 was sold by Sears and Roebuck. This was in their 1949 catalog. This one retailed for under $70 back then, brand new. I think it was like $62, $68 for this one. You know, and this is the deluxe model. It's a pretty long back baby here. And I think for the standard model was something like $58, $59. They even had a finance option for $13 down. You could have taken it home and make time option payments. Now this one here holds, the capacity on this one is 5 plus 1 in the chamber. For those who own a J.C. Higgins that are not familiar with it, when they came from the factory, they installed a Witten dowel restrictor, which restricted it to 2 in the tube and 1 in the pipe. However, I replaced the Witten dowel with this acrylic rod here. This measures 8.5 inches. And when you place it in there, it restricts it to 2 rounds and 1 in the chamber. So you can use this for waterfowl. And this is a very versatile shotgun. It's very versatile. You could use this for rabbit. You can use this as a you can use it. I hate to say this. You can use it for almost everything here. For rabbit. Pheasant, turkey gun, goose gun, with the interchangeable chokes. You can also use this, you know, you can use rifle slugs on this. You can make this a deer slayer. And as you can see here, I'm using this one for home defense, believe it or not. Oh yeah, that's right. Home defense. I'm not going to chop the barrel. I know I'm going to hear some flack about it, but I wanted to keep the original characteristics with just a few small improvements. I have a side saddle coming in for it, as well as a shell holder here, and I'm also going to attach a proprietary Picatinny module here, so I can put a light there. And I'm in talks with Nordic Engineering, so what we're going to try to do is make an extended custom-made tube here, which will increase the capacity. Now I seen a guy on YouTube use one of these for a, believe it or not, a 3-gun competition, and he was kicking ass on the range, and he only got beat up by a guy who had a semi-automatic. But in the 1949 catalog and research done by Sears Roebuck Laboratories, oh yeah, they have their own laboratory. They did a lot of extensive research on their products that they sold to customers then. I don't know about now, but back then they were really spot on about their products. And according to Sears and Roebuck Laboratories back in 1949, you were able to put down range six rounds in 3.5 seconds with this. Now, one thing a lot of people always ask me is, you know, these things are loose. Now, over here in the slide release, if you push this down and you have the barrel up, what'll happen is, let me just cycle this, it's empty. When you hit the slide release, it'll come down for you. Now, a lot of people thought, oh, these things are so old they were just broken in. No, that's a J.C. Higgins design. It was to speed up loading, to get that second shot in. If you saw a nice buck, or you saw that turkey that you didn't want to let get away. Now, with taxes and everything, I think I picked this up for about $129, plus, you know, picked up some other stuff there, but I've seen better specimens actually sell on auction for about $400. Now, this one has a little wear, not that much. I'm debating whether or not to re-blue it and redo the furniture. I'm still debating on it. But in my next video, I'm going to do some range shooting. You'll see me shooting the J.C. Higgins on the range, on the shotgun range, and we'll do some follow-up. When I bought this and took it to my my private range, which I own my own piece of property here in Pennsylvania, I ran everything. I ran Winchester, ran Federal, I even had some old Peters, ran beautifully. I ran double odd, I ran number 4, number 8. And I didn't have any problems, any jams, nothing. This is very, very smooth action. Well, if you ever come across one, believe me, you're going to enjoy it. Well, I got to work on some other projects now, so this is NYRM 1974 signing off, and I'm going to say this: train hard, win the fight, be careful out there at the range, and safety is a must. And listen, protect your hearing. I saw a guy at a range without any hearing protection. Unless he's deaf already, don't mess around with your hearing or your eyesight. Play it safe. God bless the Second Amendment. God bless the people of America. This is NYRM signing off. Be well.